20,000 more police officers on our streets. That's what it says. I received a leaflet from the Conservative Party the other day. 20,000 more police officers. The leaflet, if I show you the other side, it comes from Royston Smith, currently holding the ultra-marginal Southampton Itchen. He won it by 31 votes 2 years ago. I don't think he's going to be re-elected. Labour are looking to make a gain there. So I couldn't believe it. I received this leaflet, a single issue, 20,000 more police. But why? Is that the only thing he can offer? Now, well, Royston Smith, he was dubbed Britain's laziest MP because statistically speaking, he's the weakest link in Parliament. The survey was done 3 years ago, and it was found that he was the least active MP. I don't think he's actually improved much since then. I know he hasn't. He very rarely speaks. He seems to do very little. Apparently, he's been lobbying successive Home Secretaries about police numbers. One of them, who knows? Theresa May was Home Secretary for 6 years. Now, the point is, as those of us, people who have been following this, know, the Tories have claimed they're going to recruit an extra 20,000 police officers. Apparently, it will take 3 years to do this. But we know, since they've been in power for 9 years, they've cut police numbers by 21,000. Most of that time, Theresa May was Home Secretary. The rest of the time, apart from the last few weeks, she was Prime Minister. So they cut by 21,000, and then they claim they're going to increase by 20,000. So in 3 years' time, we'll actually have 1,000 less police than we had 9 years ago. It's Tory austerity. Now, I've worked in public service for 23 years, civil service, NHS, local government. I have seen in my workplace, as so many of us, millions of us have seen, the effects of Tory austerity. We're all in it together, Cameron said. Now, the national debt has doubled in the last 9 years. The national debt, which took 300 years to reach about $1 trillion, has now doubled to 2 trillion in the last 9 years of Tory mismanagement of our economy, our national finances. I don't know why I'm waving this leaflet. It just annoys me. Get rid of it. It annoys me so much. But anyway, the point is, Labour will rebuild our public services. Labour will stop the privatisation of the NHS, the fragmentation of the NHS. We will reopen the Sure Start centres closed by the Tories. We will rebuild our public services that have been such a source of pride for our country. The public services that mean so little to the Tories, who are only interested in basically improving the wealth of the wealthy. So please, 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 think about it. Think about how much schools, libraries, hospitals mean to you. And on December the 12th, go out and vote Labour. Thank you so much. Goodbye.